Hey, what's going on, friends? Just wanted to come to you today with this beautiful scenery in the back from Arizona here. I'm in Scottsdale. The reason I'm coming today is because my mind is telling me not to. So let's adjust this here. My mind is saying some things to me today that are fearful, that are unworthy, that I don't know what I'm talking about, that I shouldn't be doing this podcast, that I shouldn't push myself. And so I'm here to essentially drop into the moment and go around that confusion. Because every time we drop into the moment, that's not where our mind, at least our ruminating mind, wants to live. The piece of mind that wants to take us out of this moment, that wants to take us directly into the future, into future worry, into what ifs, into what if I'm not good enough, into what does this person think, into what if things don't work out, into worst case scenario. And all those things can never actually happen here. They never happen now. Even if any of that stuff comes to pass, it's still happening now. And you're able to actually deal with it now because you're presented with a moment, this moment, in which is the only time you can actually do anything. So the message I've been getting is to just keep coming back to this moment. Keep embodying yourself, literally embodying yourself, doing whatever you can to commit to what is present. If that means going and getting a workout in, then go get a workout in. If that means going on a walk, go get a walk. If that means practicing gratitude and visualization of what you want, go do that. If that means listening to the birds all around, breathing the air, whatever it takes to get you right back here and to step out of the mind, to create some space in between this moment and the perception that you're having in this moment and the confusion that's going on inside. Because if you'll notice that the only thing that is a problem right here, right now, the only thing causing turmoil, the only thing causing upset is the confusion in our minds, is the thing that tells us, I need to be somewhere else. I need to be in the future or the past or somewhere other than here. It says that this isn't good enough. It said that this moment is something I must resist, that I must change. And that's not to say that there aren't times when you will need to make a change, when you will need to go a different direction, when you will need to cut a person out of your life, cut a thing out of your life, cut a habit or an addiction out of your life. That's all well and good, and that should be something that you do when the clarity of vision comes in, that it's something that you need to do because it is causing a detriment to your life. But even in those moments, they arise in the moment. The realization of those things rise in the moment. The only time you can do anything about them is in this moment. And that's what you call alignment. When you're fully committed and you're fully in congruence and not rejecting anything that is currently. That doesn't mean you don't make change. Again, it means that you see what's happening in your now environment and you see what you prefer. You see what you don't. You see things you want more of and things that you want to move away from. And those are amazing realizations to have and amazing things to do and very worthy of your time. However, the issue comes up when we think that it needs to happen faster than it is. When we think that the answers we have right now and the things that we can do right now about our situation aren't good enough. Because that's living in the future. That's living in our mind in a point in time, a focal point in time where nothing can actually be done right now. What can I do right now? That is the question. So that's the message that I bring to you today. And so much of what I've been getting coming through what I would call divine intelligence, my higher self, this larger piece of the human experience that wants us to see through confusion and trust it. That piece is telling me to relax. Relax into this moment, and all of the answers will arise. Allow things to unfold, because there is no problem here and now. The problem just arises when I think that something needs to be different than it is right now, when I think that things should be the way I want them currently. And that causes a conflict with reality, causes a conflict with what's happening right now. So if you can get embodied, you may not even like it. There's going to be stuff that you don't like, that you don't enjoy. It's just part of it. Feelings that you don't like, feelings that you would prefer to not have, things that will move through you. But here's the thing, if you resist them and you push them away and you're like, this shouldn't be, they will reinforce themselves. They will stay longer because you're trying to subvert or reject something that's happening. Allow yourself grace, allow yourself presence, allow yourself to relax into what is happening. And the answers out of what you don't want will arise if you let them. The things that you're passionate about will arise if you let them. Sit down and get the idea through journaling or through some sort of a video documenting like this. This is the stuff that reminds me where I need to be. This is the stuff that reminds me to take a step back from my mind, from my confusion, and settle into right here where I'm at. And this is part of the unhooking. This is what it means to break the spell of the illusory mind. And I want to make a distinction here between the illusory mind, meaning the mind that is constantly living in the future or the past in a negative way, and the mind that is what I would call useful mind or toolbox mind, or something that can actually be used in the moment to create. That mind is no problem. That mind is focused. That mind is taken in awareness and put towards something right now that we can use to create the moment we're in and into the future that we're going into. So get back to that mind. Relax and allow that mind to come. Allow your subconscious mind to answer. Allow your God self to answer. Because it will when you're able to drop the resistance. And by dropping the resistance, I just mean stepping back from it. I just mean gaining some perspective. I mean going and doing something that brings you joy. Going and doing something right now that gets you out of the part of mind that wants to throw you into the future or depress you into the past. It all comes down to just being here. Coming back to what's coming up for you, whether that's an emotion, whether that's a person in your life, whether that's a situation that you'd like to change. What can you do about it right now? If you can't do anything about it, then relax, because none of this lasts forever anyways. It all moves eventually. And the faster you let it move, the faster it will move. It's our hooking and our pushing and our pulling that keep it locked into place. That's the message I have for you and for myself, to just relax. I'm having one of those days where I'm a little tired, a little bit of brain fog, a little confused. It's okay, I'm just stepping back from it and allowing my higher intelligence my God self to speak through me and to listen through me and to be and create through me. Because I am a vessel, I am a channel, I am a tool. This body is a tool for awareness, which is really what we are, which is the piece that is always here, the piece that is always watching, the piece that does not change, the unchanging us. So, cheers to that. And I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your week and just enjoy yourself. You know, life is short, life's also long. I realize both. But the more you enjoy yourself, the more open you are, the more you can get into a state of ease, the more you'll be able to create your dreams much faster. The better ideas will come to you. The right opportunities will come. You'll be more open to meeting new people who can open up doors for you that you never thought possible. So there you have it. Enjoy the rest of your week.